Hello, everyone. Um, it's been a pretty good while since I um, have recorded anything. I just wanted to hop on and give a life update, um, and also to share a few things that I'd received, during this time away from the Father. Well, I wasn't away from the Father; I was away from you guys, but um, Ray had sent me a little message on the message part on the or reply part on the last video, uh, and was asking if I was okay. And thank you, Ray, honey, for praying for me. I need all the prayers I can get. Um, Life's been really hectic, um, and some big changes have happened. I had an uncle pass away also, um, that didn't know the father. So that's, kind of got us, in the family kind of bothered. But, I'm um, been trying to just get through this heat out here in Arizona. So I'm already been upwards over 105 degrees here. So it's been that kind of heat. Even though I have air conditioning, living in an RV, it doesn't really keep up. So dealing with the heat, um, I don't know about how it affects you guys, but it makes me really tired. So, and then there's been, pardon me, some adjustments that have happened in the fellowship and just a number of things. But there's been a few things that um, have had my prayers and have had my attention, with regard to everybody. I know you guys out there are probably all watching all the news headlines and seeing stuff in out at the stores and the baby formula shortage and all those kind of things. And, you know, um, I don't know where everybody stands on, making provision, um, like setting stuff back. But I will say that, you know, when there was that big famine in Egypt, they had 7 good years and then 7 years of famine. And during that 7 years, they were instructed because Abba gave that Pharaoh back then a dream about the cows and I think the hippopotamuses and whatever, which signified those 14 years, altogether, the 7 good and the 7 famine. And so, then Joseph was put in charge of, you know, um, storing things back, telling people how much to store back, and he calculated what would be needed. And then at that time too, that's when his family was restored to him. They went into Egypt and got, stuff that they needed from Joseph. So, even the Father has been telling us, for about 3 years, all of us, to prepare and to prepare for, you know, putting stock back of things and, um, the things that we need to take care of our family, because if we don't take care of our family, the Bible says we're worse than infidels, right? So so that has kind of had my attention a bit too. And but the Father, because I'm like, with my income and that, I can't really, do big preps. Pardon me, I told you this heat makes me tired. Um, I can't really do big preps and all that kind of thing because I just don't have the income for it, you know. And so, I was speaking with the father last Sabbath, as a matter of fact, about it, and I told him, and he reminded me of, you know, where he made provision for the children of Israel, right? When they were in like a really harsh climate out in the desert, and that also about where he multiplied and fed all those people from those fishes and loaves. And so, what he was kind of letting me know about is that, and this doesn't mean to like be like, oh, well, God's got me, I'm good, all that. He always expects us to take a proactive approach, okay, to walk out that part. But what I'm saying is that I really feel that whatever we have, He's going to multiply that, especially when He instructs His children to, go out in the wilderness or deserts or woods or whatever, for safety's sake. And so we know these times are coming, and this is why He was telling us, you know, to get in the ark. Well, this is to, we have to also, yes, we can buy beans, we can buy rice, we can, do all these things, but we have to make sure to prepare ourselves spiritually as well. People forget about that. And pardon me, pardon me again. And so, I know that this ministry, the Father has had said to us, and also confirmed it, several times over through various, prophetic people that have come across, anyway, about that we're a place of refuge. So we're going to be taking care of other people too. And I'm sitting there and I was like, Father, how on earth am I going to do this? And he's like, you're not going to do it. I'm going to do it. But the fact is that in order for that to happen, I've got to make sure that I'm positioned spiritually, that I haven't slipped into being lukewarm, or I haven't slipped into being religious, or just various other things. And so, you know, um, I encourage you guys, to be sure to put stuff up, okay? Um, if you haven't started canning, learn how to can. I've recently learned how to can, which I've been canning, and not to the scale I would like to, of course, but I've been doing stuff. I've been using my dehydrator, putting stuff up, you know, um, and all that kind of thing. And I'm not like turning into one of them doomsday people. I refuse to go that direction with it. Because I know our Father is doing things, and I also know that He's calling us into the ark, which I also have to finish that other study. I just, you guys pray for me because distractions have been hitting me hard. Things that I cannot just let go, I have to pay attention to things, and so it's been really a lot for me. And also, I'm going to, as soon as I can get things back in order, I'm going to start doing like more prayer videos and that, because Father really placed that on my spirit. And I emailed with James Block, and he said that we could play his music with full liberty, which I'm really blessed about that. And he's willing to sow his music in, to set the prayer tone and that kind of thing. And so, I urge you guys to, pray for each other. There's an abrasion that has come across in the spiritual that is getting people to where they don't, like the brethren, the schisms and the divisions and those kind of things, and people walking away from other brethren and all that, and that that's from the adversary, but it's also where Father's making us deal with like selfishness within ourselves, or not wanting to be, I don't know, corrected, or have guidance, or people wanting to get into that lone wolf syndrome, and all that kind of stuff. That's just all part of these times. Okay, it's kind of part of lawlessness. It's a whole bunch of things. So you guys, I want to encourage you to start taking communion every day. You guys can do that at home, like every day. Take communion, and I'm going to start doing that again myself, and I'm probably going to start fasting more, um, to start pressing into the Father. We've got to really press into Him. It can't be where we're just lackadaisical with our relationship with Him. We've got to press in, especially now in this time. And that's what a lot of all this static is to try to keep us from doing that. So, anyways, you guys, I'm okay. I'm a little worse for wear right now, but I'm okay. The Father has me, straight, and that kind of thing. And I'll get back into these regular recording and teaching, but I needed to take a little bit of a break, you guys. I was just, things are just have been too much for me lately, and I'm still dealing with my sick mother. My uncle passed away. I mean, there's and then the stuff with my kids, and I'm just, you know, I'm spread kind of thin right now. So, anyway, that's what's going on. And so, I'm okay. You guys continue me in your prayers. I love you guys so much. And, there's just been a lot of things. And I know I'm not the only one going through hardness right now. Okay. I know, because I'm not the only person in the world. The Father's trying to get us all ready, and all of us united together in one accord. And so everything that could come up that would disrupt that is showing its ugly self. So anyway, that's it. I just wanted to touch base with you guys, and I love you very much, and we'll get back into the rhythm of things. I just needed to take a break. So you guys pray for me, and I'll be praying for you, and I love you guys very much. Okay, shalom and blessings be upon you. Okay, bye bye till next time. Thank you. Bye bye.